She said, "Whatever, I don't need you, I have plenty of options." After I caught her texting other guys, I said, "Perfect, use them for rent too." When she came back from her options at 3 a.m., her stuff was packed and the locks were changed. I, 28 male, should have seen the signs earlier. My girlfriend Brooke, 26, moved in with me 6 months ago. We'd been dating for a year and a half, seemed like the logical next step. She was between jobs, I had a decent 2-bedroom place, told her she could stay rent-free until she got back on her feet. First couple months were great. Then she got comfortable. Really comfortable. The job search went from sending out resumes daily to taking a mental health break from the stress of looking. Cool, I get it. Job hunting sucks. But the break stretched from weeks to months. Meanwhile, I'm covering rent, utilities, groceries, her car insurance, everything. Last Tuesday night changed everything. She was in the shower, her phone kept buzzing on the nightstand. Not a snoop normally, but when I glanced over, I saw the notifications preview. "Derek, can't wait to see you tomorrow." "Antonio, last night was fun. When can we do it again?" "Some dude named Rex, you up? Thinking about you." My stomach dropped. I sat there staring at her phone as more messages rolled in. Different guys, all clearly flirting or worse. When she came out, I was sitting on the bed with her phone in my hand. "Who's Derek?" Freezing with the towel wrapped around her. "What are you doing with my phone?" It kept going off. "Who's Derek? Antonio? Rex?" She snatched the phone from my hand. "You went through my phone?" "I saw the notifications. Are you talking to other guys?" Rolling her eyes. "They're just friends." "Friends who can't wait to see you? Who text about last night being fun?" God, you're so paranoid. "Yeah, I have male friends. So what?" "These don't sound like friend messages." She started getting dressed, aggressively pulling on clothes. "Brooke, you know what? Whatever. I don't need this interrogation." "I'm not interrogating you. I'm asking why you're getting flirty texts from multiple guys while living in my apartment rent-free." That's when she dropped the bomb. "Whatever. I don't need you anyway. I have plenty of options." "Options?" "Yeah, options. Guys who actually appreciate me. Who don't make me feel bad for having friends. Who would be happy to have me around." I sat there for a second, processing the audacity. Here's someone I've been fully supporting for months, and she's not just texting other guys, she's throwing it in my face. Me. Perfect. Then you can use those options for rent too. Excuse me? You heard me. If you have all these options who appreciate you so much, I'm sure one of them would love to pay for your lifestyle. Are you seriously kicking me out over some texts? I'm telling you that if you have better options, you should explore them. All of them. Including housing. She laughed. Actually laughed. "You can't kick me out. I live here. I have rights. You're not on the lease. You don't pay rent. Legally, you're a guest who's overstayed their welcome. You're bluffing. Try me." She grabbed her purse and tease. "Brooke, you know what? Fine. I'll go stay with someone who actually values me. Don't wait up." And she left. Slammed the door hard enough to shake the pictures on the wall. I sat there for about 10 minutes, alternating between hurt and anger. Then I made a decision. If she wanted to play games, I'd show her I wasn't playing. First, I checked the lease laws in my state. Since she hadn't paid rent and wasn't on the lease, she was considered a guest. Still had to give proper notice, but I had more flexibility than if she was a tenant. Then I got to work. Update 1. Brooke didn't come home that night. No texts, no calls. Radio silence. I used the time productively. Went to the hardware store first thing in the morning. Bought boxes and packing tape. Then systematically packed up every single thing of hers. Clothes, makeup, hair straightener, that stupid decorative pillow collection she insisted on buying with my credit card. Everything. Labeled each box clearly. Brooke, bedroom, Brooke, bathroom, Brooke, kitchen. 23 boxes total. Stacked them neatly in the living room. Around 2 p.m. she texted, "Brooke, hope you cooled off, be home later to talk." Me. "Take your time. Your things will be ready." "Brooke, what's that supposed to mean?" I didn't respond. She rolled in around 11 p.m., Derek dropping her off in his Honda Civic. I watched from the window as she kissed him goodbye. Real classy. When she tried her key, it still worked. I'm not stupid enough to illegally lock her out. But she walked into an apartment that looked very different. "Brooke, What the hell is this? All her stuff was packed and stacked by the door. I was on the couch watching TV. Me your things. Figured I'd help you move to one of your better options. Are you insane? Unpack all of this right now. No. This is my home. Was. You made it clear last night you have better options. I'm just facilitating your transition. She started opening boxes, throwing things around. This is ridiculous. You can't do this. Actually, I can. I've already given you written notice to vacate, 30 days as required by law. Check the kitchen counter. She stormed to the kitchen, found the formal notice I'd had notarized that morning. Brooke, you're serious? Dead serious. You have 30 days to find new accommodations. I'm sure one of your options has a spare room. She tried tears next. Baby, please, you're overreacting. They really are just friends. Friends you stayed with last night? Friends who text you at midnight? Cool. They can be friends who house you too. Where am I supposed to go tonight? Same place you went last night. Derek seemed welcoming. Her face went red. Brooke, I just crashed on his couch. Perfect, he has a couch. Problem solved. She spent the next hour alternating between yelling, crying, and trying to seduce me. None of it worked. Finally, around 1 a.m., she called Derek. On the phone, loud enough for me to hear. He's being crazy. He packed all my stuff. No, I can't stay here. Can I come back? What do you mean your girlfriend is there? Since when do you have a girlfriend? I had to bite my cheek to keep from laughing. She tried Antonio next, then Rex. From what I could hear, none of her options were available at 1 a.m. on a Wednesday. Finally, she called her sister Celia. Brooke, I need you to come get me. Yes, now, I'll explain later. Just please come. While waiting for Celia, she sat on the floor surrounded by boxes, furiously texting. I just kept watching TV, occasionally helping her carry boxes to the door. When Celia arrived, she was not happy. It's 2 a.m., Brooke, what is going on? Pointing at me. He's throwing me out over nothing. She's got 30 days notice, just helping her get a head start. To Brooke, what did you do? Nothing. I have some male friends and he's being insecure. She told me she has plenty of better options. I'm just encouraging her to explore them. Celia looked at her sister, then at the boxes, then back at her sister. Jesus Christ, Brooke. Not again. Interesting. Not again? They loaded what they could into Celia's car. Took 3 trips. I helped carry boxes. I'm not a monster, just done being a doormat. As they loaded the last box, Brooke turned to me. This isn't over. I have rights. I'll call the police. Me, please do. I'll show them the notice, explain you're a non-paying guest, and mention the texts from multiple men. I'm sure they'll be fascinated. She slammed the car door and they drove off. I went back inside, looked around my suddenly spacious apartment, and slept better than I had in months. Update 2. The entitlement escalation has been something else. Day 1 post-packing. Brooke sent approximately 50 texts ranging from "please baby let's talk" to "you're going to regret this" to "I'll sue you for emotional distress." I responded to exactly one. You have 29 days remaining on your notice to vacate. Please coordinate moving the rest of your belongings. Day 2. She showed up with Celia and 2 guys I didn't recognize. Rang the doorbell for 10 minutes straight. Brooke, through the door. Open up. I need my things. Me come back during reasonable hours with proper notice. Brooke, it's my stuff. Available by appointment. Text me 3-time options and I'll confirm one. Guy 1, just open the door, man. Who are you? Guy 1, I'm her friend Tony. Me, Antonio from the texts. Neat. She's all yours now, Tony. Still not opening the door at 10 p.m. They left after neighbors threatened to call the cops. Day 3. The victim narrative began. Suddenly, I'm all over her social media. Friends screenshot and sent them to me. According to Brooke's posts, I'm an abusive narcissist. I trapped her financially. I went through her phone and violated her privacy. I'm keeping her hostage from her belongings. She's homeless because of my insecurity. The comments were enlightening. Lots of "you go girl" and "he doesn't deserve you." But also several "didn't this happen with Trevor too?" and "girl, maybe stop moving in with guys so fast." Day 4. She showed up at my work. Security had to escort her out when she wouldn't leave the lobby. Brooke, yelling as security guided her out. Tell him I need my laptop for job applications. He's sabotaging my career. She doesn't own a laptop. She used mine. For Instagram mostly. Day 5. Legal threats via text from some guy claiming to be her legal advisor. Pretty sure it was just Rex trying to sound official. Lots of hereby and forthwith, but zero actual legal knowledge. I forwarded it to my buddy who's a paralegal. He laughed for 5 straight minutes. Day 6. The flying monkeys arrived. Her mom called me. Mom, honey, I know Brooke can be a handful, but putting a young woman on the street? She has options. Her words, not mine. She's staying on her sister's couch. And she stayed on some guy named Derek's couch 2 nights ago. She seems to like couches. That's different. How? Sighing. Look, just how much would it cost for her to stay another month? It's not about money. It's about her telling me she has better options while texting multiple guys from my apartment that I pay for entirely. Mom, boys will be boys and girls need attention. Me, then boys can pay for that attention. I'm done. You'll regret losing her. I'll risk it. Day 7 today. This morning was special. Brooke apparently convinced one of her options, a guy named Kendall, to be her muscle. He showed up at 7 a.m., pounding on the door. Kendall, yo, open up. I'm here for Brooke's thing.